Imagine standing at the edge of the unknown, peering into a world that few have dared to tread, a world sealed off, intentionally hidden, or quietly forgotten. These forbidden places live in the shadows of history, their stories whispered in passing, but never fully told. What lies behind those do not enter signs? Why are some locations locked tight even to the most daring tourists? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on some of the most jaw-dropping, off-limits places, locations so restricted they ignite a mix of curiosity and mystery. Let's start our journey with Moscow's secret Metro 2. Moscow, famed for its sprawling metro system, is said to have a second, hidden network beneath its streets. Known as Metro 2, or by its codename D6, this Cold War-era labyrinth was allegedly built to provide secret transport for Soviet leaders and high-ranking officials in the event of a nuclear attack. Cutting through the heart of one of the world's busiest cities, Metro 2 reportedly connects Kremlin facilities to the Ministry of Defense, military bases, and elite bunkers for top officials. But here's the kicker. No authority has ever officially acknowledged its existence. Rumors persist, though, fueled by occasional suspicious activity and mysterious blueprints leaked online. What is inside those tunnels? Are they abandoned relics of a tumultuous past or still in use today for purposes we'd rather not know? Former urban explorers claim to have seen remnants of communication systems and nuclear-era steel doors deep underground, but access is impossible without risking legal consequences. It's a tantalizing glimpse into the hidden infrastructures crafted during Russia's most pivotal years, a place most will only ever wonder about. Our next stop takes us to London, where the Tower of London harbors more than just history. Everyone knows the tower for its famous crown jewels and beefeaters, but what the visitor maps don't show is the existence of the Queen's House, an ultra-private residence inside the fortress walls. Accessible only to select members of the royal family, the Queen's House dates back to the Tudor period, playing host to monarchs and moments that shaped England's destiny. Elizabeth I was reportedly held here as a prisoner before ascending the throne. Today, it functions as a deeply sequestered retreat, shrouded in tradition and royal secrecy. If you were to visit the fortress during public tours, you'd stand mere feet away from this inaccessible pocket of luxury. Yet no photography nor visitor path leads into this storied place. What lies behind these walls? Is it mere opulence, or could its rooms shelter centuries-old secrets? The few insiders allowed into the residence speak of decor untouched by time and a palpable sense of history that weighs upon the air, but we may never know for sure. And while royalty guards their privacy, there are places sealed off for reasons rooted in science and safety. Consider Yellowstone National Park's Zone of Death. On paper, Yellowstone is one of the most breathtaking areas in America, filled with towering geysers, expansive wildlife, and unbroken stretches of forest. But within its boundaries lies a strangely dystopian oversight, a 50-square-mile region on the Idaho side of the park that has been dubbed the Zone of Death. Why? Due to a legal loophole discovered by law professor Brian Kalt, no jury would technically have jurisdiction over this area, making the prosecution of crimes virtually impossible. It's an unintended quirk of geographical law. Though no recorded incidents have taken advantage of this loophole, Yellowstone management restricts access to this eerie zone to mitigate risks, legal risks, ecological disasters, or otherwise. It's a blend of natural wonder and unsettling danger that feels like the plot to a thriller novel. Legal scholars argue that the Zone of Death should be officially closed off, but as it stands, you can hike there if you dare, though no tourists are officially encouraged to do so. It's one of those places that reminds us how wilderness and human error can collide with strange consequences. From nature's mysteries, we slide into the concrete jungles of New York City, a metropolis brimming with hidden spots, and none are more alluring than the old City Hall subway station. When you think NYC subways, images of crowded trains and graffiti-marked walls might spring to mind. But hidden right beneath City Hall rests an architectural masterpiece, a subway station that ceased operation back in 1945, yet remains perfectly preserved like a snapshot of early 20th century grandeur. Designed when subway travel was as much about elegance as efficiency, its vaulted ceilings, stained glass skylights, and mosaic tiles immortalize a bygone era. Although maintenance crews occasionally access these gilded tracks, tourists are strictly forbidden to enter. Official tours end above ground, teasing history buffs with glimpses of photographs but denying physical entry. What makes this place special isn't just its beauty. It's the sense of stepping into an alternate timeline where public transport wasn't merely functional but downright aspirational. If access were granted, it would undoubtedly become one of the city's most sought-after destinations. But for now, it remains tucked away beneath the feet of millions rushing to work, its echoes dormant, its legacy preserved in secrecy. Finally, let's journey farther afield, deep into the Pacific Ocean, where exploration takes us completely off the map. The North Sentinel Island, home to the indigenous Sentinelese people, is as closed off as humanity can be. Located in India's Andaman chain, this island has been deliberately left untouched by modern society, its inhabitants living as they have for thousands of years, isolated even from other tribes. The Indian government enforces strict no-entry laws around the island not only to protect the tribe from outside interference, but also to prevent disease transmissions that could devastate their population. The Sentinelese have made their stance clear against outsiders. In 2018, a missionary ignored government warnings and approached the island, suffering fatal consequences as the tribe defended their autonomy. It remains one of the purest examples of life untouched by globalization. Imagining life on North Sentinel makes us question the cost of progress and whether there are pockets of humanity meant to remain forever shielded from modern influence. So, what ties these places together? The subway stations, palaces, islands, and zones. They're windows into worlds we aren't meant to see, places cordoned off by history, law, or sheer human choice. Forbidden areas like these remind us of something profound. Not everything is meant for our eyes. Some boundaries, despite our curiosity, are not ours to cross. But while physical crossings are impossible, virtual journeys open doors. That's why, as we close today's Forbidden Tour, we're thrilled to announce an exciting giveaway. One lucky participant will win a virtual tour featuring exclusive 3D walkthroughs of one of these restricted places, professionally reconstructed through technology. Explore the underground elegance of New York's hidden subway, tour the Queen's House through virtual artistry, or step behind the figurative barricades of zones that spark intrigue. To enter, comment below with the forbidden place that fascinates you most. What's calling your curiosity? The chilling mysteries of Metro 2 or the untouched beauty of North Sentinel Island? Let us know, and you could find yourself virtually immersed in a world most people will only ever imagine. Adventure, after all, isn't defined by where we can go. It's defined by the stories we uncover along the way. To enter, comment below with the forbidden place that fascinates you most. What's calling your curiosity? The chilling mysteries of Metro 2 or the untouched beauty of North Sentinel Island? Let us know, and you could find yourself virtually immersed in a world most people will only ever imagine. Adventure awaits, even from the comfort of your home. Adventure, after all, isn't defined by where we can go. It's defined by the stories we uncover along the way.